Hey guys, welcome back to Totally Anime. Today's topic is Top 10 Gateway Anime. Want to start watching anime but have no idea where to start? Want to make your friends, family members or others share and enjoy anime just like you do? Don't worry, I got your back. Now, anime is a very big genre and it's hard to pinpoint just where to start. So today, Totally Anime brings you the top 10 gateway anime for newcomers. Now before I start, I am not putting anime like Pokemon, Digimon, Naruto or Dragon Ball Z because of course they have a lot of episodes and which may be off-putting for people, and there are also a lot of spin-offs and things like that. So I'm starting about shows which are short and which could be finished in, I don't know, maybe under 40 episodes or such. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Sword Art Online. Yes, I know some of you might be snickering, and Sword Art Online divides the community into two parts, but for newcomers, it's perfect. Veterans may shy away from it, but newcomers will definitely enjoy this. There's a series which gamers will love because of its fantasy tone. The story is about Kazuto Kirigaya, or Kirito, being stuck with thousands of players in a game called Sword Art Online. And the catch is, if they die in the game, they die in real life. The animation is good, the soundtrack is nice, and overall it's not a bad anime for a beginner. At number 9, we have MIRAI NIKKI. If you loved Hunger Games, you may like this. MIRAI NIKKI is about a guy who has the ability to see into the future through his cell phone. Now he's chosen to fight till death with other such cell phone users. And the winner, he gets to be God. In this mix, there is a cell phone user who is obsessed with him, and it's a psychopathic girl. Now, this show is very mature and it's not for children. So, but if you want a serious anime, you can definitely check this out. The story is really nice. At number 8, we have Black Lagoon. For all those guys who loves big explosions, violent gunfights, and kick-ass characters, Black Lagoon is tailor-made for you. It gives Michael Bay a run for his money. The story is about Rokuro Kojima, who is an average businessman, kidnapped by a mercenary group called the Black Lagoon. They want to use him as a hostage for a bargaining, but it fails. So he teams up with them and starts working from them. If you like action in movies in general, then you would definitely love it. And it would make many Hollywood blockbusters look tame. Let's get to number 7. At number 7, we have Samurai Champloo. Swords, hip-hop, and mind-blowing fights. Admit it, you wanna watch it right now. You just wanna watch it. The story is about Fu Kasumi, a waiter working at a tea house, who meets two samurai, Mugen and Jin, and thus their adventures begins. The story is set in an alternate version of Japan in around the 17th century, and it shows these three peoples in an awesome adventure with action, comedy, and a lot of fights. Hey, did I mention the sword fights? The 6th anime is Your Lie in April. Your Lies in April is one of the most beautiful anime I've ever seen. It's for all of you who loves watching romantic movies, and it's a aesthetically pleasing anime. The story is about a piano prodigy, Kosei Arima, who abandons music after the death of his mother. A beautiful violinist named Kaori Miyazono changes him and inspires him to resume music again. This story is about his rediscovery of music in a way he didn't think it would be possible. This is a tearjerker which makes even the toughest of us cry, and the story is really beautiful and amazingly written. So I think that if you like the genre of romantic genre, then you should definitely watch it. Yeah, really. Number 5, My Hero Academia. For all the Marvel and superhero enthusiasts out there, this story is for you. The story is about Izuku Midoriya, a normal individual who lives in a world where 80% of people have superpowers. This doesn't stop him from admiring superheroes and wanting to be like them. But luckily, he gets the power of All Might, and his idol and the best superhero there ever was. Thus, his story begins of how after training like crazy and preparing himself, he gets into UA High, a high school for hero training. There he meets his classmates and faces dangerous supervillain. The story is an ultimate underdog story, and it shows that being a hero is not just beating up villains, it comes from within. So let's move on to number 4, Another. For anyone who likes films like Conjuring, The Ring, Grudge or One Missed Call, this will be an absolute treat for you. This is for the horror lover in you. The story is about Koichi Sakakibara, who meets a mysterious girl wearing an eye patch named Misaki at his school. Surprisingly, no one can see her and thinks she doesn't exist. He tries to get closer to her and thus triggers many tragic events which cannot be avoided, and it changes everything around him. An impeccable horror show which is hard to watch but impossible to ignore. At number 3, we have One Punch Man. Okay, if you love Deadpool and if you loved Lego's Batman, then this superhero humor movie will be absolutely loved by you, and in a really strange way. I think many of you feel the same as I do. So for y'all who have heard of this viral anime, just go and watch this. It's about a guy named Saitama who could defeat anyone with just one punch. That's it. Oh, you think the plot is boring? Watch it, just watch it. You will realize why for some time it was the number 1 TV show on IMDb, above shows like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. The hype was really justified. Watch it, guys. I mean, just watch it. At number 2, we have Cowboy Bebop, a space western classic with an awesome jazzy track and a main character who is a crack shot and a Jeet Kune Do expert. I have sold you already, yeah? I have sold you. The story is about the year 2071, where humans now live in various different parts of the solar system, where bounty hunters named as cowboys, along with the police, try to keep peace. The story follows Spike Spiegel and his crew aboard the spaceship Bebop. If you still doubt how good of a show this can be, just ask any anime fan worth his salt about Cowboy Bebop. Just his reaction would convince you. Nothing else, just his reaction. Okay, so here we have number 1, Death Note. A supernatural detective story that puts Netflix to shame. A villain which makes Jim Moriarty from BBC's Sherlock look tame. A detective who can make Batman his bitch. Death Note is a piece of absolute genius. I mean, it's so good. The story is about a high school student named Light Yagami who finds a notebook which can kill anyone as long as he remembers their names and faces. He then proceeds to kill all criminals and wants to make the earth a peaceful place where crime has nothing to do with it. The police discovers this and try to catch him with the assistance of L, the best detective in the world and probably in all of fiction. Thus begins the back and forth battle between these two geniuses. Death Note is the best detective series that you could ever see, and if you have any series that comes close to it, I don't know what I'd do, but I would probably stop watching it and watch the series you suggest. But still, it's one of the best series that I've ever seen. I mean, like, ever. So yeah, these are the work you have to do. These are the 10 anime that you have to watch. Okay, go and watch it. So what are you doing? And yeah, before you go, like the channel, subscribe the channel, and share this video as much as you want. Give me a suggestion for the next list that I can make. I'm always ready for you. Thank you and have